Hey guys, this is Achintya Gomath. In this video, we'll be talking to Umang Agrawal, who recently got selected in ShareChat as SD intern. This is the third video of our series Campus to Company. In the first video, we talked about Google, and second in Amazon, and third we are talking about ShareChat. Welcome Umang to our channel. Thanks for taking out time and sharing your insights with our students.
First of all, thank you so much, sir, for inviting me to your channel. And hey, everyone, I'm very much excited to share my complete journey with you today.
Thank you, Umang. We are also very excited. So let me introduce Umang to you very briefly. He is a 2022 batch CSC graduate from ABES Ghaziabad. He is 5-star at CodeChef and he is expert at Code Forces. He is currently working as a DSA instructor at Scalar Academy. In past, he has worked as CP educator at an academy. He has also worked as an intern at ESPA. He is now currently joined as SD intern in ShareChat, where he is currently working. He has also started an initiative to educate students how to prepare better for top companies with the help of his YouTube channel Umang Agrawal. You can go check out, link is there in the description. So we are going to divide this discussion into 3 parts. In the first part, we are going to discuss how did he reach from his college to getting selected for the interview, shortlisted for the interview. Second, we are going to talk about in detail his all interview process, how it all went. And in the third part, we are going to talk about his college life and other tips that he had for the juniors, etc. So Umang, as you told me, you got selected in ShareChat with the help of a referral. So please let me know what are the key factors which you think help students get shortlisted in ShareChat.
Yeah, sure, Ajit. So, first of all, considering my case, competitive programming helped me a lot to crack the online assessment. When I got the referral from ShareChat, so after that, I was given a test link which was conducted on Hacker Earth. So, there were 3 coding questions, and that was a kind of competitive programming oriented. So I'll say cracking that online assessment will be helpful if you are a good competitive programmer. And after that, in the interviews, normal data structures and algorithms and the computer fundamentals and system design will help.
Okay, so that's great. So if I ask you for some estimate, so how many coding problem did you solve in your own preparation journey?
Considering my college days, in my second year and third year, when I was into competitive programming, I have solved over 2,500 plus problems. And when I was preparing for interviews, so I kind of solved on lead code and interview bit. So there also I have solved 500 plus problems oriented to interviews.
Okay, so that's great. So students, you can get an idea how much efforts you have to put in. So if I ask you like how much time did it took you to achieve this level of proficiency and how much hours did you give per day for this?
I started coding in my third semester and I continued competitive programming for 1.5 years.
Okay.
So once I reached expert on code forces, then I thought, yes, now my DSA knowledge is good. So I kind of started applying to companies. And after that, again, if I'll talk about the complete time it took, so it had took more than 2 years for me.
Okay, so you started in which semester?
In my third semester.
Okay, so you started in your third semester and you kept doing till the final year. So this is the very key insight, students. You don't have to prepare it like 1 semester, 2 semester. You have to continuously prepare from your first semester, second semester. As soon as possible you should start. Okay, do you think first year is the best time to start or second year is the best time? Which year you think?
I'll say start only once your second year starts, because in first year try exploring different things, try out different things, and make friends, roam here and there, walk, enjoy in your hostels and all. First year is for fun, I'll say, because I have done a lot of fun in my first year itself.
Okay, so he is saying even if you start from your second year, it's enough. You can secure best companies. Okay. So Umang Agrawal, what are the key resources and YouTube channels that you followed for your preparation?
When I was into competitive programming, I kind of followed many YouTube channels. And talking about the platforms, I was much into CodeChef, Code Forces, and AdCoder. So I used to give all the contests on these platforms. And if I talk about the learning resources, I followed a CodeChef certification program. There was a certification program which is conducted by CodeChef each year. So I followed that learning resource. There is a special section for it on CodeChef. There are all the learning resources with the question sets. based on different topics. So I followed that very in a very keen manner because I kind of wanted to clear that certification program. And talking about YouTube channels, I followed Eric too. So on Eric 2's channel, you'll kind of find algorithm videos. So I followed that. And when talking about when interviews approached, so I followed Aditya Verma and Take You Forward and many other YouTube channels. I also followed some learning resources from Love's YouTube channel.
Okay, so Love's YouTube channel is your top recommendation. I would like students to go check out all these resources that Umang has mentioned. So this question is very common. So do ShareChat prefer any coding language, or what is your most preferred coding language, Umang?
No, ShareChat it does not prefer any particular programming language. I only did complete programming in C++ only.
Okay.
So I have written the code in C++ in the interview rounds as well as the online rounds. So I don't think it prefers any particular
Okay,
language.
so students, there are three languages commonly used: C++, Java and Python. You can do in any of them. C++ is most preferred for CP. There are many reasons, and है भाई बस क्या करें अब. Do you think development plays any roles, or like do internship play any roles, or do you think CP is enough?
For ShareChat, if I talk about the online round which was conducted on HackerUs, so their CP helped a lot. And like if you don't have experience with CP, it might be hard to solve those problems because problems were based on some higher end data structures which we use in CP. And then talking about interviews, in interviews, first round was completely based on DSA, and then computer fundamentals and developments, projects, system designs. So kind of basic concepts were asked in the second round.
According to you, how much problem solving skills is enough, or I would rather ask, how should we even quantify it?
This is a kind of different question, and I cannot answer it accurate. But yes, it depends upon person to person. Maybe some person solves 100 problems and still he's good at problem solving, and someone solves 1,000 problems and still if he cannot solve a problem in an interview, that is of no use. So I will say don't even try to quantify your problem solving skills. Rather, what you can do is you should be able to like well versed with every data structures and algorithm. So try judging yourself whether you know that data structure or not. And still, if I want to quantify, so I'll say that around 300 plus questions on lead code medium level would be a good problem solving justification.
Okay. Also, he's just giving you a rough idea, but the key here is your skill, your ability to solve your problem. Even if you have solved, let's say, 1,000 problems, and if you are not able to solve a problem in interview, then your number of problems solved is of no use. Okay. So please, student, focus on your skill and not about number of problems solved. Okay. So Umang, I was going through your resume. Students, you can also check out his resume. Link is there in the description. You will find and go and check out to get an idea how much and what you have to do in your college life. So you have a very good CGPA, and apart from this, you was also a topper in your first year of whole AK2, which is your university of your college. So how did you manage your college studies along with your DSA, CP, etc.?
Talking about how I managed to maintain this CGPA is it was same for all, right? Just before the exams only, all just go through the quantum and all. So we have quantum. So it actually doesn't.
So quantum is a self-help book which is available to students of AK2. I'm telling this for non-AK2 students. So it's a self-help book which provides you previous year question solutions in a very short format.
Yes. So it actually doesn't depends upon how much do you know in an AK2 exam, especially. It more on depends, or not only AK2, totally
In general,
in every written exam, it more of it depends upon how you are going to present your paper. So I kind of more focus on how I am writing the paper rather than what I am writing. So when I used to study for exams, so I used to make notes along with studying so that I may be better able to remember. So in while writing the exams, while writing AK2 papers, I more on focus on that how can I include more and more diagrams into my paper, because and diagram should be neat and clean so that someone who checks your paper is not much on interested in reading the answers. he's much interested in how your paper is looking. Okay, whether there are a lot of cuts and all, whether you are not making diagrams and all, where it is required. So more on kind of have a structure in your mind that how you are going to write your paper rather than what are you going to write. Okay, what are, maybe you study all the chapter and you forget that topic in the exam. So more on prepare on how you are going to represent it, and that's how I managed.
Also, students, I would like to point to, like, this is a common insight I get from anyone who scores more than 85, 8.6. They will tell you the same thing: make diagrams, make it neat, make it structured. They all use the same trick. तो अगर इससे ज़्यादा नंबर चाहिए तो ये फॉलो कर लो. So would you like to give any advice to any students who is beginning his journey for CP right now?
For anyone who is beginning with CP, I'll say first of all you need to have a good understanding of any programming language. If I say any, it means a lot, because someone who, many people still struggle that what programming language he or she should choose. It can be anything, trust me. So once you are good at a programming language, then you can start solving questions on code forces. Start with solving A-level problems. It is the easiest ones on code forces. You can start with division 3A at least. And if I talk about learning resource, you can follow Love's YouTube channel. There is a competitive programming playlist. It is a course kind of based on CP, and for the beginners it is. So you can follow that for in the beginning, and you can start solving problems directly.
Okay, students, if you have any more queries, you can ask in the comment section. We will get them answered by Umang and reply with you with the correct answer. So this is what we wanted to cover in our section 1. Now we move on to the part 2 of our discussion. Now we move on to the second part of our discussion. So Umang, so please tell us in brief your interview process at ShareChat.
Yeah, sure. So first of all, I applied through a referral from one of my seniors. So I got a test link of HackerEarth. So first round was an HackerEarth test where there were 3 coding questions. Second round was a DSA interview, and after clearing the online round, I got a call for the DSA round. After that, I got a call for hiring manager round. So there were total 3 rounds.
Great. So give us some idea what kind of problems were asked to you in each round.
Yeah, sure. So in the first round, that was an online coding assessment on HackerEarth. So there were 3 coding questions. The first one was based on simple arrays and mathematics. Second one was based on dynamic programming. So it was a medium level problem. And third problem was a hard problem based on segment trees. Talking about the interviews, in the DSA round of interview, I was given 3 coding questions. So again, it was completely based on DSA. So first question was kind of based on binary search. That was medium level. Second coding questions was on Kadans algorithm, largest sum contiguous subarray. And the last question was on binary trees. That was based on recursion and all. Okay.
Okay, so I hope this will give you a great idea what kind of questions were asked. So if you like to summarize, like, what are the technical topics which are asked in the interview, then these topics are
technical concepts involves, like in the last round of my interview, hiring manager round, there were questions from different topics like operating systems, database management systems, low level system design, and some questions were also based on my past internship experiences and my projects. So if I talk about some topics in specific, so in operating system, the main topics which you should prepare for are threats and mutex, semaphores, and all about the scheduling algorithms of operating systems and all. And in DBMS, you should be very well versed with what indexes are, how we do index a database, and the transactions in a database, and different kind of properties of transactions and all.
okay. So students, for ShareChat, you don't have to just prepare DSA. You also have to prepare other CS subjects as well. So Umang, did you do any specific preparation for the interview rounds of ShareChat?
Uh, when I was given the online assessment, after clearing that, I was very much confident about my DSA round. So I didn't prepare as such for it. And after that, when I was called for an hiring manager round, so at that point, I thought I have to clear it if I have reached it till here. So I tried contacting some of ShareChat SD ones to know what kind of questions are focused on. So there I gone on Geeks4Geeks and I read some of the system design questions. Top system design interview questions, and I have also prepared the top interview questions from interview based on OS, TBMS, OOPS, and all. So
what was the attitude of interviewers? What kind of vibe did you get from them?
Interviewers were very nice. They introduced them before starting, and after that, they were very helping nature. In one of the coding questions, I kind of was got stuck, so at that point, he helped me to go through that, and they were very supportive and all. So they were very nice. And talking about like one kind of tip which I will want to give to you is when you get a coding question, don't directly go to the solution and all. Try first of all talking with the interviewer. Sir, if suppose this is an input, what will be the output? So you will be able to get clarity of the question in a better way. So yes, interviewers were very nice, and I got a full positive vibe from them.
Yeah, so do ask some cross questions regarding the problem. Don't directly jump to the solution कि जैसी क्वेश्चन मिला सॉल्व करने लग गए. So please ask some counter questions. और ऐसा नहीं होगा कि if you are asking some questions, asking for hint, it will be a negative. It's okay, right? If you are giving a wrong answer, it's definitely better you are asking some cross questions, right? It's okay to take a hint in an interview. So that's all we wanted to cover in our second part. Now we move on to the third part of our discussion. So ShareChat was the company that hired you. So Umang, I would like to know, is there any company who rejected you? I'm asking this question because I want to tell the students like is ऐसा नहीं है कि like every company will select you. Even the best students get rejected. They also face some rejections. Rejections are part of your life. So Umang, is there any company that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, sure. And this is kind of very painful. So, in my final year, the very first company in which I participated was Infosys. So, there was a pan India coding contest known as InfyTQ, which was conducted in every college. So, I participated in that, and the package was 3.6 lakh. So, no matter what the package is, it was the first opportunity to get the placement. And I got rejected in that. My name was not shortlisted for the interviews, and almost many of my friends got selected for the interviews. So very painful, but still I kept on crying that day. If I remember on the result day, I cried that day. But I had a hope that no matter, I was not made for 3.6 lakh at least, so no worries. And I kept on preparing, and after that I participated in Hack with Infi of the same company, Infosys. I cracked an offer of 8 LPA in the same company.
Okay, that's wonderful. Students have heard many such situations like students are not able to clear these mass recruiters like TCS, Wipro, and they are then they go on to secure the highest packages. So it is very normal. So what you have to do in this situation, you have to just keep going, keep trying. This is what Umang did. He kept on trying even if you face some rejections in your life. So thank you Umang for sharing your experience with us. Now we move on to the next question. So this is a slightly lighter question. On the lighter side, Umang, I would like to ask you, how was your college? So please share us some experiences from your college life.
Starting with the college life, when I came in my first year, it was kind of the school similar to what the schools are. There was a 100%. It is surprising, but yes, there was a 100% placement. 100% attendance criteria in our college. So we cannot take a leave, no matter we have fever or what. So still that was kind of painful for in this start. But once the time passed, once we gone into second semester, third semester, that was kind of counted. So there was a very famous quote that if you'll try connecting dots looking forward in your life, it is not possible. Always you will connect your dots looking backward. So everything counted later on. And college life in my first year I enjoyed a lot, so I didn't like focused on my coding and all that I need to get a placement. So I came in my first year. In the first year I made a lot of friends. I made new friends, of course, because there was no one from my school days. And we like I have been to Delhi for the first time in my life. So I gone to Delhi on each weekend. I gone to different places, and I enjoyed a lot in my first year. But once I gone into second year, then I got to know, okay, now we need to start preparing for something to get good placements. And then I tried connecting with some of the good seniors who got placed in like Amazon or ShareChat. So there was one senior who got placed at ShareChat. So still, and there were many seniors who were still in the college in the third year. So I got connected with them. I tried to know what things are required to get into these companies, and then I started preparing. But still, the fun was not key. It ended. Fun was continuing with this placement preparation as well. So I started coding in my second year, almost around the end of third.
That's great. So I think you had a lot of fun in your college life, and I hope you have a lot of fun in your professional journey as well. So please tell us more about your YouTube channel. What are you doing there, and what are you planning in the future?
On my YouTube channel, for now, I'm just focusing on to share interview experiences of people from Tier 3 colleges, to just break this myth that whoever joins a Tier 3 college thinks that cracking Amazon, cracking Walmart, cracking Google is doing a very, very big thing in your life. No, it's not. So I just want all of you to know that cracking a good placement is possible if you just go in the right path. So and there is nothing better to start from my own college. So from my own college, many of my friends have cracked good placements. So I connect with them, I interview them to know their experiences, to know their interview experiences. For now, later I'm coming up with some kind of educational videos related to how can you start CP and all. So yes, it's not yet, I cannot commit it for now, but yeah, that's all I'm doing for now.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Umang, for taking out your precious time and helping our fellow students. So please check out his YouTube channel. Link is there in the description. So Umang, I also get one more query, like how to stay focused. There are so many things for students to do, like watch some online OTT, some movies, some web series. So do some workshop, do participate in some hackathon. How to stay focused among so many distractions. So what you did? Do you have any advice to students?
I think you can only stay focused when you have the clear goal in your mind. So kind of always try to see what you want in your life. Don't, like, I heard a very famous quote from someone that among 84 lakhs lives you get a human life. So we cannot waste it as it is. We are watching videos and we are doing something and something. We are living on our parents' money for our own life. This is not what we mean to be. So have that clear goal in your life, what you want to be, and then only you can be like going in the right direction. So going slow is good. Going slow is not bad, but going in the right direction is very, very not good. Okay. So just have that clear goal in your mind, what you want to achieve, and how soon you want to kind of give happiness to your parents, because they are someone who has who has done everything for you till now, who's paying the college fees, who's paying your hostel fees and everything. So just thinking, when can you relax them, when can you say to them, now you don't need to send us money, now we will send you money. So have that kind of motivation in your life, then only you can be successful. You start consuming some kind of useful content, not consume as ऐसी बेकार content consume ना करो YouTube पे. ठीक है, अच्छे content consume करो, because when you talk about a tree ना, तो tree का जो roots होते हैं वो roots kilometers तक फैले होते हैं, राइट. एंड वो किलोमीटर्स के जो रूट्स होते हैं, वो रूट्स एक्चुअली में जो वाटर हैं, जो मिनरल्स हैं, वो कंज्यूम करके वो ट्री बन रही है. सो इट इज सिमिलर टू आवर ह्यूमन माइंड का जो कंटेंट जो हम कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, उसी से वो बाहर जो आउटकम है वो आने वाला है. सो दैट्स इट.
Definitely, I think these are very helpful words, and he has pointed out a very essential factor, that is your parents. हम काफ़ी उनको इग्नोर कर देते हैं, मतलब अपनी कॉलेज लाइफ में इतना बिजी हो जाते हैं कि शायद सोचते नहीं है, इग्नोर करने लगते हैं. तो स्टूडेंट्स, तो मेक श्योर वट एवर डिसीजन, वट एवर थिंग you are doing, make sure you keep them in your mind. So that was a great discussion. We have covered almost everything that we wanted to do. Now we are going to wrap up this session with a fun Q&A rapid fire session with Umang. Umang, कोई hamper नहीं है, so I'm really sorry. So I will just ask you 5 very quick questions. You give a quick answer to them. Okay, so are you ready, Umang?
Yeah, sure.
So what is your favorite web series?
मिर्जापुर.
सही है भाई. Favorite DSA CP YouTuber?
आदित्य वर्मा.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but okay. Arranged marriage or love marriage?
Of course love marriage, but after the support of my parents.
Oh, very diplomatic. ठीक है. Living in India or settling abroad?
Always India.
Very good, very good. That should be the mindset कि यार इंडिया में ही रहना है, यहीं सब कुछ बढ़िया करेंगे. ठीक है. Facebook or ShareChat, which will you choose?
Always ShareChat.
Very good, very good. Would you like to give any quick reason why?
I joined ShareChat just 2.5 months back, and now only I can see the culture, the learning environment, and the kind of ownership which I am getting here. So I'm very very much enjoying the value which they give to the employees is like at a par level. So I always love. I'll of course like at least for the next couple of years, I'm not going to switch any company apart from ShareChat.
So that was really fun. Thanks for joining, Umang.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me on your channel.
I hope this session will be really helpful for our students. You can check out Umang's LinkedIn. Link is there in the description. If you want to connect and ask him in query, you can go and connect with him on his LinkedIn. You can also check out his resume and connect with us on his YouTube channel. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video.